YouTube and Snapchat and rumbling fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Friday's back like a bad case of herpes, but here's another inflammation-easing episode of your favorite internet sensation with libation, the Friday Wrap-Up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I'm going to tip my hat to today's libation. You know what? I wanted something a little different, but then I ended up going with, one of my old standards, a little Elijah Craig single batch bourbon. I don't know. I feel like on a Friday, you should always kick your Friday off with a nice stiff one. So there you go. Azalu to drink up and be somebody. Oh, that's good bourbon. Okay, what a week. You know what? My week was pretty uneventful. However, our illustrious and fearless president, Donald Trump, had a big week. So he kicked the week off by threatening to impose tariffs on Mexico and Canada. We knew that was going to happen. And as soon as he said it, the fucking Democrats went batshit crazy. They went, oh my God, he's going to impose tariffs. And not to mention, Mexico and Canada started beating their chest a little bit. Why, I don't fucking know. I mean, first of all, I don't know why I didn't realize this sooner. But Mexico's president, her last name is Scheinbaum. They have a Jewish president in Mexico. I'm like, this blew my fucking mind. I'm like, wait a minute. How the hell did a Jew end up being the president of Mexico? Mira, Senora Scheinbaum. So she was saying, oh, we're going to impose tariffs back on the United States. And fucking Schumer went nuts. He goes, oh, this guy's got nothing to do, this fucking retard. So he gives a press conference. He's like, this is very bad. This is going to impact people at the Super Bowl because it's going to raise the price of your cerveza. And he holds up a fucking Corona. And he goes, and it's going to increase the price of your guac. And he holds up a fucking avocado. He kept using the word guac, which irritates the shit out of me, okay? And you're not Mexican. You don't call it a fucking cerveza when you're a Brooklyn Jew. You call it a fucking beer. Now, he's making this seem like it's the end of the fucking world. First of all, Corona is shit beer, okay? I fucking said it. If you're going to drink a Mexican beer for some reason, like if you're in Mexico, all right, there's no reason to drink one here, okay, unless that's what you really prefer, but then there's something wrong with you. If you're going to drink a good Mexican beer, Dos Equis, maybe Modelo, all right? Maybe, okay? But Corona's a fucking garbage beer. First of all, if they were to impose a fucking tariff and increase the price of Corona, you know what you do? Don't buy Corona. This is the United fucking States of America, okay? We make more beer here per capita than I think fucking Germany, Austria, and Belgium put together, all right? Like, if you want a beer, fuck the Corona. You shouldn't even be drinking Corona. Go get a Yingling. Go drink America's beer. It's been brewed in Pennsylvania for almost 200 fucking years. Best beer on the planet, okay? So that solves that problem. As far as the guacamole goes, avocado, we don't get the majority of our avocados from Mexico. Yeah, most of them come from fucking California. And before you start saying, oh my God, California's on fire, the avocado farms were fine. It was just the celebrities' houses that got burnt. So relax, okay? Not to mention, I don't understand people who consume guacamole. It's got the same consistency as shit, okay? Like if you take a shit and you put it on the ground and you step on it and then you step on an avocado, it feels exactly the same. You understand? So you're eating you're dipping chips into a bowl of green shit. Like people who eat avocados, I don't understand. They're spreading it on toast. You're smearing green shit on toast. Stop that. Fucking retard. You know what you should be eating at the Super Bowl? American food. Make some buffalo chicken dip or something. Dip your fucking chips in that. Okay? You want to get a little Latin cuisine? Go get a jar of fucking salsa. Comes from Texas. Ridiculous with the fucking guacamole. I think you guac and you survey. If I'm off on gold, there's mezza de morte. So anyway, so yeah, the Mexicans were getting, and then the Canadians go, well, it's going to be a trade war, eh? First of all, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Canada. We don't need them. They need us. There's not. What the fuck do we import from Canada? Molson? How about Fango? Canadian Club? Get the fuck out of here. Then we're going to pull all American products off the shelf. Good, you'll starve. So Trump didn't even fucking blink. Gave him a deadline. They're all beating their fucking chest. And guess what happened? They all took a fucking knee. Mexico caved first. He's all right, we're going to put 10,000 troops on the border. Trump goes, fine, I'll give you another 30 days before I impose a tariff. Then we're gonna have another conversation. Canada fell in fucking line too. The state number 51. So, yeah, I don't understand what these people don't get. When you threaten a tariff, everybody fucking falls in line. The United States doesn't need any other country. Everything we need is right here. It's the rest of the world that needs us. So, we're the ones buying shit from other countries when we really shouldn't be. So, that's what Trump sees that. I see that. I don't understand why the rest of the world can't see that. Like I was in a bar and there was a guy next to me, this fat fuck, the guy's like a coach somewhere, all of a sudden everybody became a fucking political analyst, and he was talking to somebody else in Spanish, and I understood what the fuck he was saying, and he called Trump a maricon. He goes, yeah, he's imposing tariffs on Mexico. This is going to be horrible. It's going to raise the prices of everything. Fuck do we get from Mexico? He's like, they're going to kill Americans when they go there. Good. What the fuck are you going to Mexico for anyway? It's a fucking third world country. Okay? You want to see Mexicans go to fucking Times Square? They're all here anyway. Okay, there's other places to vacation other than Mexico, by the way. I hate to tell you. All right? So, but like I said, they all took a knee, and they took a knee fast. So shut the fuck up. All right? Everybody's all of a sudden a political analyst. Fucking Democrats. I know this guy. He's a nice guy, too. I didn't think he was fucking retarded until I overheard him talking. I didn't realize he was a Democrat. Not surprised, but I was a little shocked. Anyway, Trump had another press conference this week with the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. And I swear to God, sometimes I think he makes shit up on the fly, and then just goes like, that's a good idea, I'm going to go there. So he's talking, and all of a sudden he goes, so America's going to take over the Gaza Strip. We're going to do a job with it. We're going to do it very quickly. It's very dangerous. We're going to clear out all the rubble. We're going to develop, we're going to build beautiful homes for the Palestinians, and they can live in peace. Otherwise, we're going to fucking blast them into kingdom come. And this is actually a good idea. And even Netanyahu goes, I like that idea. So it's actually smart because it's neutral. If Israel controls the Gaza Strip, these fucking Palestinians are going to be at war with them for another fucking 200 years. If you leave the Palestinians to control the Gaza Strip, they're still going to try to blow up the fucking Israelis. So if you take America, a third party, and you go, all right, now they're in charge of the Gaza Strip, we'll clean it up, we'll develop it, we'll control it. So now you have United States military might, boom, right there, keeps everybody in check. Okay? When the big gorilla is in the room, everybody sits down. That's how it works. Okay? Same thing happens when I walk into a room. Everybody shuts the fuck up and sits down. Okay? Lately, I don't know what's happening lately, but every time I go somewhere, there is always somebody who looks at me and goes, I don't want to fuck with you. And I don't even say nothing. I'm like, I don't understand. I didn't even say. Like the other day, I'm in a bar, and I was talking, and there were these people. There were Orientals next to me, and it was close, and they kept bumping into me, and I said, any minute I'm gonna fuck. And they left, and I said, thank God they left. Otherwise, I was gonna punch a fucking hole through them. And I was talking to somebody, I wasn't saying it out loud. And this girl turns and goes, "Oh my God, were you going to punch me?" I'm like, "The fuck are you talking now? I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a punch from you." I'm like, first of all, if I would have sneezed on this girl, I think she would have died. I said, I was talking about these two idiots. "Oh my God, they're my friends. Are you going to punch them?" I'm like, "No, get the fuck away from me now. Holy shit." So Trump wants to take over the Gaza Strip. And then he was talking in a press conference with Peter Doocy, and I don't know how the topic of Iran came up. And Peter Doocy asked him, goes, "Well, sir, they did try to kill you." He goes, "It'd be very bad if they did that." He said, "They shouldn't be able to do that. They can't do it. But if they did, it'd be very bad. Not because they'd kill me, but it'd be very bad for them. They'd be obliterated. I left instructions. They'd be obliterated." I told them. They said, "Sir, what are you going to do if Iran kills you?" I said, "You know what? You obliterate them. You drop bombs. You blast them ragheads into Kingdom Come. You do it very quickly. Okay? They won't. There'd be obliteration like they've never seen before. Okay? I left instructions. So I'm pretty sure Iran isn't going to be fucking around either. Anyway, Gulf of America. Goodbye, DEI. No trannies in women's sports. Who knew winning every day could be so nice? The Friday wrap-up did. So cover your privates, baby. We're going in. Okay, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop on to that maniacal, magical, express into mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Oh, boy! Woo, woo! First stop, New Jersey, right over the George Washington Bridge. So, Governor Murphy, the moronic fucking governor of New Jersey, says that he has an illegal migrant living over his garage. I don't know what the fuck is in this guy's head. First of all, he's a fucking moron, okay? The guy's fucking retarded. Okay, he's a big, tall string bean. He looks like a fucking slightly dumber version of de Blasio. Anyways, he's on some fucking, I don't know, it was a symposium, a talk show, whatever the fuck it was. And he's, again, all these guys are telephone tough guys, right? So he's saying that he's got an illegal migrant or somebody he knows that's an illegal living over his garage, and he told ICE good luck in bringing them in. So now you're challenging the federal government. That's nice. I mean, seriously, this guy's got to be fucking retarded. Okay, so the governor of New Jersey basically confessed to harboring a criminal. You know what that is? That's a fucking crime. That's aiding and abetting. Listen, if someone's here illegally, right? They're a criminal. Now you're harboring that criminal. You're hiding them. You're aiding and abetting. It's 2 fucking criminal counts right there. Okay? They should lock this scumbag up. He's a piece of shit governor who ruined New Jersey more than it already is. Like Jersey needed fucking help and being, and getting ruined, right? They ain't have enough fucking headaches. It's bad enough. You can't make a left-hand turn until you get to the fucking Jersey Shore, and then, there's no fucking sidewalks. It's an ass-backward state. Okay? Granted, I like the fucking Taylor ham, but it's an ass-backward state. So this guy didn't really need to help them get any worse, but he's doing a fantastic job. Anyway, Tom Homan got wind of this. Okay, it got fucking Homan's attention. Who's a fucking lunatic himself? This guy just wants to deport and arrest everybody. I love him. He has his way. There'll be no more fucking traffic. So, like I said, so he got Homan's attention. So it sounds like Governor Murphy's going to be the one who needs the luck. All right. Anyhow, next stop, Washington, D.C. So the Democrats are melting down over Doge. Okay. Now, this is that watchdog agency that Trump set up and put Elon Musk in charge of. See, Trump thinks outside the box, right? Rather than get some fucking bureaucrat, you get a billionaire who's fucking brilliant in his own right, who's doing this for free, by the way. Let him be an efficiency expert. Now, all the Dems are having a fucking stroke over this. All Doge is going to do is just expose transparency. It's stewardship of tax dollars. They're going to trim the fat. They're going to trim the budget. There's a lot of government spending, which is waste. So they take our money, they fucking waste it, and then they charge us more. And then they waste that, and they charge us more. So government spending is in the trillions. So that he started with the USAID, all right, which is some fucking DEI organization that they put together, which is funneling hundreds of billions of dollars towards these fucking DEI initiatives in other fucking countries. Like for example, they put on a fucking $2 million Sesame Street show in Iraq. What do we? Oscar the Al Qaeda? What the fuck is this? Okay? They need Sesame Street in Iraq? Why? Why do we care? 80 grand for a DEI musical in Ireland. Let me tell you something. I'm not Irish, but I know a lot of Irish people. And now, St. Paddy's Day is right around the corner. You know how I love St. Paddy's Day. And the Irish in Ireland are far worse than the fucking KKK. They do not need DEI. What in the fuck is this? We need DEI in here. Look at all these goddamn, look at these goddamn he-she's. Like, they're not going to a fucking musical. They're not a couple $100,000 for a fucking, transvestite comic book in Colombia. Then they spent like $2 million on, gender reassignment surgery for Vietnamese ladyboys. Like, listen, if you're a fucking tranny in Vietnam and you want to cut your dick off, give blowjobs and save the money up like the rest of the fucking Bangkok hooies. Or maybe start an OnlyFans page. Okay? You'll feel prouder of your man-made vagina if you paid for it yourself. Look, what the fuck are we funneling all this money for? So Elon Musk came in and killed that program, and the fucking Democrats went nuts. Basically, and there's more to this USAID thing, because there's also internal stuff. They've subsidized all the news outlets that, provided left-wing propaganda. Like, there's a lot of bullshit going. This is basically a money laundering operation. Okay? So all the Dems are going nuts over it. What? You know why? Because sooner or later, if you follow the money, it'll trickle back to them, and then there's going to be fucking problems. That's what, the people who always talk about, we're for the people, we want transparency, who hit a fucking, mentally retarded president, are now complaining when there's actual transparency. They're saying it's unconstitutional, it's this, it's that. Elon Musk has no right. He's not an elected official. No, he's not. He has all the rights because he was appointed by a president, no different than a fucking bureaucrat like Fauci. So go. Anyhow, because of this Doge shit, Representative Al Green, not the R&B singer, he's a Democratic congressman, is talking about bringing articles of impeachment against Trump for saying that he wants to take over the Gaza Strip and for implementing Doge. So they're trying to impeach him again. Well, that didn't take long. I mean, he's not even in power a month yet. Already these fucking idiots are talking about impeaching him. Shut the fuck up. Nobody is listening to you, Democrat lunatics. You all look fucking ridiculous. Your pants are down. You've been exposed. Nobody's paying attention to you. All right? Go sit down. You fucking lost. That's that. The American people have spoken overwhelmingly. They are no longer believing your bullshit. You see, the Democrats just think they labor under this delusion that the American people are fucking stupid. Now, there are a lot of stupid people in America. I'm not saying there isn't. Those are the ones that vote Democrat. However, the majority of the people, I'm happy to say, have some shred of fucking intelligence, and that's why Trump beat Kamala Harris in an absolute fucking landslide. Speaking of Kamala, they had her 60 Minutes released the full interview footage, because they trimmed it up to make her look somewhat intelligent, which they didn't even do a good job of that. But then when I saw the rest of the fucking interview, I could see what blithering it. Matter of fact, the guy interviewing her looked up at one point and looked at her. She's talking, and he just gave her this look like, "Bitch, you crazy?" Yeah, fucking nuts. All right, next stop, Los Angeles. So the Grammys were last Sunday. I don't watch, but I like to watch all the fucking news after the fact because it delights me. So Kanye West's wife was a big hit at the Grammys. I mean, look at this shit. I don't understand. When did the Grammys turn into a burlesque show for the deranged? Like, I mean, this woman show. First of all, she's wearing a nude bodysuit. Okay, why not? Either show up fucking naked, or wear like a different color. Maybe put like some smiley faces where your nipples are or something. Like, make it look like something. She just shows up like this, and everybody was like, oh, that's... First of all, this is how you get sexually harassed, okay? Like, all these fucking women during the Me Too moment, my body, my... This is how you get harassed, okay? If you don't want to be sexually... Not that I'm condoning sexual harassment. Don't get your fucking nipples in a twist. I'm not, okay? But, you know, there are people out there that just can't help themselves. And, like, right now, you're doing is you're just baiting them. I mean, you dress like that and you don't expect to get fucking harassed, there's something wrong with you. Somebody's going to say something, they're going to leer, they're going to stare, someone's going to try to motorboat you, they're going to trip and grab your tits, okay? This is how you get harassed. So stop fucking complaining when people objectify you. You're going to show up practically fucking naked, people are looking. There's going to be comments, okay? This woman's fucking mentally irregular. Clearly she has severe daddy issues. Okay? Obviously. I mean, Kanye's out here looking like a fucking special needs kid that just wandered away from his group home. I don't understand what this attraction is. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then, Will Smith's children. This is bad parenting 101. Aside from Will Smith being a closet fruit and smacking Chris Rock across the face because his wife is pretending to be bald. I can't stand his wife. She's just running around telling everybody how many people she has sex with that aren't her husband, while her husband's a closet fruit. But, at least, parent your children a little bit. Like, I mean, Jaden Smith, his son, shows up with a fucking castle on his head. A castle! What is wrong with this kid? Okay? I don't care. As a father, I don't know where you go wrong as a parent that your kid thinks it's okay to put, like, the daughter showed up and she had every other tooth blacked out. She looked like a fucking homeless, deranged broad. And then the kid shoved his head up a castle's ass. He's wearing a suit, nice suit, and a fucking castle on his head. What the fuck? As a father, this is when you grab this kid and you go, son, come here, I gotta talk to you. And you look at him right in the face through a little hole in the castle. And you smack that fucking thing right off his head and you go, stop it! You're being ridiculous, embarrassing people. Oh, he's just living his truth. His truth is he belongs in a fucking straitjacket. These celebrities are all fucking mentally irregular. I mean, weren't they all moving to Canada? Like, hurry up and go already. Fuck me, man. Jesus Christ. All right, kids, your sports update. Well, it's the big game this Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not really excited about this Super Bowl. I said it, Eagles and Chiefs. Now, my prediction is this. Unless Taylor Swift dies in a fucking plane crash between now and Sunday, I'm going to say, I want to say the Chiefs are going to win by 10, but I'm looking at all the odds makers, and they're saying the spread's about 7. That the Chiefs will win by a touchdown. Now, I tend to agree. I mean, maybe 10 is a little bit aggressive. I'm pretty sure they can cover the 7 points. But, now the other day I saw something. The Trump is going to be at the Super Bowl. He's attending the Super Bowl, and, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce both, they on a press conference, they said they were excited that Trump's going to be there. Now, the fact that Trump's going to be there, and these football players are saying it's going to be exciting to play for the president, this might change the Tay-Tay magic. I don't know. Because, Trump does not like Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift backed Biden, so I'm pretty sure this might put a monkey wrench in the mojo now. Like, up until Thursday, I was dead set on the Chiefs winning. I just had to decide if it was going to be by 7 points or 10. And now that Trump's going to be there, this might wreck the fucking Taylor Swift mojo. She might start like convulsing or something. I don't know. So I got to really think this through. Okay? I mean, wouldn't it be a bitch if the fucking Eagles win because Trump shows up and he just kills the Taylor Swift magic? I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in South Philly that'll be happy about that. You know how I feel about the Eagles. I don't know. I just don't think I have it in me to bet on the Eagles. I did it once and I was sick for months. So I don't know. I don't know. This is a rough one now. Trump being there kind of throws the mojo off a little bit. All right, kids. NHL Rangers and Penguins tonight at 7:00. Finally, some Friday night hockey. Okay, Islanders and Jets tonight at 8. NBA Knicks and Celtics Saturday at 8:30. Nets and Heat at tonight at 7:30, and Bulls and Warriors Saturday at 8:00. Okay, kids. On What the Fuck Is That? We're gonna talk about a big bowl of dicks. That's right, you heard me. So, what I'm talking about here is penis pasta. This is a thing. Dick-shaped pasta. Which, this is not something I would run out and buy. But, just for fun, if I was having a dinner party, I would serve this. Just to see people, look at their bowl and see penises. Okay? And then they'd have to eat it. So they'd be eating a big bowl of dicks. Now, this should be served, in my opinion, with a nice Alfredo sauce or a carbonara. Okay, something cream-based. I feel like that goes better with a cock. I mean, no one wants a big bowl of cock alla marinara. Okay? Bloody dicks don't really make people happy. But, I guess if you serve it with meatballs, that's a little different. Would you like a big bowl of cock and balls? So I don't know. All right, kids, your PSA. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen these ads on the internet for Ozempic. Now, we all know what Ozempic is, but, on the internet, on Snap, whatever, YouTube, I see all these fucking ads that, it shows some fat broad, they're pinching their gut and then stabbing themselves in the fucking gut with the goddamn Ozempic needle. They're taking out their fat roll and just do we need to see this, okay? I mean, I get it. You're fat. Do I need to see you stabbing yourself in the fucking gut with a needle, okay? This is the kind of shit that triggers me. First of all, I don't want to see people pinching their fat rolls. I see enough of that shit in the summer when I go to the beach, all right? I mean, the fucking needle in the gut, I don't like needles. Don't let the tattoos fool you. I do not like fucking needles at all. It's like kryptonite. I don't like it. Okay? So I don't need to see this shit. Just leave something for the imagination. We all know what Ozempic does. Nobody's taking it to lower their fucking A1Cs. All right? Everybody's taking it because it's the magic diet drug. All right? I mean, do we advertise toilet paper by showing people scooping shit out of their ass? No, because that's fucking revolting. Okay? But everybody knows what toilet paper does. Even the mongoloids. See my point? Just leave something for the imagination, okay? We get it. We know what Ozempic does. Nobody needs to see you stabbing yourself in your fat, all right? Anyway, stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask, haters can kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? That's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you. Enjoy the Super Bowl.